Hello and welcome back to LA Noir, and this is the case report for the last case, the silk stocking murder. Yet another instance of a poor young lady being dumped naked into a park and stomped on. We've had 3 of those in a row, so I'm wondering if we're going to get another one. And I'm sort of hoping we don't, but we're in homicide at the moment, so it goes with the territory. So anyway, let's crack on and see what we get. Oh, flashback.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you 3. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Right, so I'm not sure if Phelps' men like him or not, really, from that. They could admire him or hate his guts. Hard to say. Oh, another slaying. The white shoe slaying. Yet another murder. Is it going to be a lady, though? All signs point to yes. Oh, lordy. Hello. Alright, she's completely pissed. Oh dear.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too.
So that's the boss.
We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain.
Okay. This is probably the guy we arrested in the last episode.
Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Right, investigate the Signal Hill crime scene.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
What's all that about?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
California to be a secretary.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fag, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send them.
Right, let's find the car. The problem with the last 3 murders.
Greetings from sunny California.
Oh,
When's it
God.
going to stop?
That's the first time I've seen it raining in this game. Yeah, the problem with the last 3 murders is that the evidence was very, very convenient. I mean, it's just like bloody weapons left out in the open. One theory is that there's a serial killer called the Werewolf who has now struck again. The second theory is that it's someone else who's taken on the mantle of the werewolf, if you like. So it's a new killer. And the third theory is that these murders, or at least some of them, are copycat killings by husbands and things like this. Husbands and boyfriends. Am I meant to be going down here? There we go. Yeah, all right, you're driving. Mush, you're driving. So here's the park.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
Thank you, Rusty.
So far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries?
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Right, so this is unusual, because the last 3 victims are all stripped naked. Okay. Yeah, and all the victims so far have been stomped on with a size 8 shoe. I think 2 of the 3 had rope marks around their necks, and they all have jewellery missing. So anyway, let's have a look at her. Yeah, those marks. Let's look at her arm first. Nothing going on there. No sign of any missing jewellery. Let's come out. Let's look at the head next. Oh, yuck. Hello, what's that?
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Good, we can use that to trace her. And let's look at the next one, come on. No, not there, not there. Come out. We want to look at the right arm. Ah, no jewellery. Well, no signs of any missing jewellery. Well, that's interesting. Right, come out. Yeah, and the other victims, they all had their personal possessions scattered about as well. So this is quite unusual. I can't see any boot prints on her. Let's have another look. No, she's not been stomped. Come out. Right, let's look at the other clues. Right, that's... Alright, B. We'll look at B.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Right, do we know what size shoes these were? Because like I said, the killer up to now, has had size 8 shoes. Look at this.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
And the other point of similarity between all the cases is that the body is usually left out in one of these like park areas, but not necessarily that large. You know, it can be just like little areas of greenery. Okay, well, let's have a wander about, see what else we can see. Ah, no, I've had a good look around, but nothing's going on, and I don't think you're meant to go outside the rope. However, that phone box... Oh, hang on, there is something there. What's that? What's that? Is that... Looks like money down there, or a cigarette packet. Okay, we're not interested in that, apparently. But the phone box is lit up, so I think we've got to ring up the dry cleaner place. So let's do that. Oh, hello. Here's a development. Oh, who's this lady? Oh, how weird. Oh, she's not a relative, is she?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Hello. Suspicious persons.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Ooh, a hobo. It's good copper. Jesus.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
King of the hobos, eh?
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Okay, that was useful, wasn't it? Disfigured hobos. Perhaps the most interesting suspect to date. We're going up in the world. Right, let's use the phone.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective.
Well, she got their addresses too. Perhaps they're all in yellow pages.
There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Right, what should we do first?
Can you keep things under control until Pinker and Carruthers finish up?
Sure, Detective. We'll stay out of their way.
Good. I ought to chat to those guys. Can I speak to you at all? No. They're not saying nothing. Oh, let's look at the notebook. And we'll look at locations. And I've determined it doesn't really matter what order you do these in. Neither of these seems obviously a priority. So we'll go to the laundry services place. Okay. And then we'll just drive out. Here we go. Now in the conversation down here, Rusty reminded me that there was no lipstick message on this lady. And there were on 2 of the previous cases. And I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. Yeah, normally if they're naked, they've got messages in lipstick written on their bodies. Right, we're going to this guy, yeah?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
It's a very interesting jumper he's got on there. We call them tank tops in the UK.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Yeah, I think they're called vests in America. I'm not sure though.
At least the rain stopped.
Right.
You can change back into those white trucks now. You wrote the number down on that dress.
So what are we doing? I can't remember what the ticket number was. Alright, come out. Come out, look at the notebook. Look at the notebook. Clues. Laundry label. Right, 1363. Let's come out again. And we come. Thank you. 1363 is right in front of me. How did I miss that? There we go.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Oh, interesting. She was married but didn't have a wedding ring on. Because in the other cases, yeah, I think they were all married and they'd all had a wedding ring ripped off, but I suppose if it was quite a loose ring, it wouldn't have left any marks. Are we doing anything else? Can't chat to you, can we? No. There was a guy in here. I wanted to speak to him. Get to that door. No. Staff only. Can't get in there, Cole. Okay, let's look at the locations again. Let's go to Emerald Street. Let's do that first, then the hobo camp. Set as destination. I feel we ought to be doing more here. Seems a long way to come just for that little bit of information. I mean, why didn't we ring up and ask for it?
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Yeah, as per usual, Rusty's convinced that the husband did it, and he's just copying the MO of a famous murderer to throw us off the scent. Alright, so is that a child's... No, it's a sprinkler. I thought it was a child's toy. That might be a toy. Yes, it is. Okay, so she got a little family. Oh, that is a shame. Look, there's 2 kids in there. Right, let's bad cop them.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Oops.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Oh dear.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Damnation.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night.
Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Well, they seem very calm.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's procedure.
Just procedure. Nothing to worry about,
see
sir.
your girls.
Nothing to worry about. Well, these 2 look lively, don't they? Is he going to say something? No.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Yeah, true.
You want to hear something funny, Terrelson?
What's going on?
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Why have I got that sign up? Press square to talk. I think it wants me to use the phone at some point. Well, let's look around for clues first. Right, next to the fire. Here's the bedroom. Right, something there. Let's look at the picture. Oh, what are the matches then? If they're matches? Yeah, they are. Baron's bar.
To check if she was a regular.
Okay, we can do that. We're going to do the picture now. These are always useful.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Can we flip it? No, I can't interact with it. There's something else. No, it's just those two things. Right, let's go over here. There's something. Right, there's her bag. Or her purse.
Don't think this is any use to us.
It might have been. Yeah, nothing down there. I thought we were going to open this cupboard, but no. No, I don't think I've had a case where I've actually found all the clues. I mean, I found most of them. But, you know, I've always left at least one out. Something there. Oh, gosh.
Seems irrelevant.
What is that? It's like a shamrock, is it? There's something there.
Circumstantial.
Temptations. Double-dipped confectionery. Why are we searching the little girl's room? Or rather, why am I searching the little girl's room, I suppose? Are there clues in here? No? Oh, bit of a bust, this one. Are we going to go in the kitchen? There's a little boat. Oh, there's something there, something there. Oh, more photos, I suppose. Oh, no. Are we just looking at that boat? What am I looking at? I tingled, and then it zoomed in, and it's not doing anything. It's just wanting me to look at that boat. Why? Oh, blimey, that's unusual. That's never happened before. Is that another book of matches? Or Baron's Bar?
Baron's Bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
So that does look like a very significant location, doesn't it? Look in here. Nice bad cop the children. Let's accuse them.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
That is...
Not sure this means much.
Right, it's just a shopping list, I think. Look around. Oh, right, the utility room. That's it, open it up.
So she went out without her handbag?
That is unusual, isn't it?
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Operator's License, California. So is that just a driving license, is it? Yeah, motor vehicle it says. Anything else?
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Oh yeah, but the murderer often brings his own lipstick. Right, can't... Yeah. No, that's it, we're done here. Put it down. Yeah, I don't think there's been a case where the murderer used the lipstick of his victim. He always seems to bring his own. Are these size 8? Here they are.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Oh, muddy boots. Let's go outside. No, what happened there? I wanted to go over here.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Can't do anything else, can we? No. Come out. Let's look outside. Okay, we're out in the yard. And there's a boat out here. The braided rope for the boat. There we go, look. Yeah.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
It would be, but it's quite common rope, apparently. Yeah, we learned quite a lot about different types of rope in the last case. And so someone was out here painting this. But is that the boat that we've got the model for inside? The Eva? Dunno. Let's keep looking. I've had a good look. Couldn't find anything else. So let's go in and talk to him. We've got some questions to ask him now. Oh, bloody hell, Rusty. So rude. Rude man.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
His real name is Finbar, but he doesn't like being called that. Let's have a chat.
For the record, Mr. Terrellson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Okie dokie. Possible suspects?
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
He's alright. Yeah, good guy.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
So I got that wrong.
No, I don't.
Bullshit. Okay. How can I bad cop him? I suppose bad copying is like pressing someone as well. Pressing them to make them think. You know, it's not just a question of them, you know, potentially being liars. It might just be them not thinking hard enough. So anyway, let's go for alibi.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Well, you see, he looks really shifty now. Yeah, very shifty.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue.
Oh, Baron's Bar.
Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Okay. State of mind.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Nah.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Did drive you crazy? Past tense.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Last contact. Well, we know that, don't we?
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
It's good copping.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Well, we can interview the babysitter, can't we? Find out what time he came back. Yeah, I thought I'd good cop him on that last question, because he'd already told us, more or less, you know, the last time he saw his wife. You know, it doesn't matter if it was at 9 or 8:30 or 8 o'clock, does it? He was at the party. Right, let's call someone. Not sure what for.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
What about the babysitter? So now, I think it's the hobo camp. Oh no, Baron's Bar. Ooh, let's go to the hobo camp. We put that off, haven't we? Let's have a look. Large vagrant camp under the bridge. Sounds delightful. And here's Hotel to Hobo.
You're always bothered. I'm sick that you put something more than you never to leave me alone. I fought. Risked my life. I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took a bullet.
We're looking for a
Nobody cares
tall
about
man
me.
with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
There's someone down there. Let's go and say hello. Thank you. Let me chat to you. No, nothing.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
Oh, charmant. So, are we following this guy? Or are we just coincidentally walking in the same direction? Right, I think he was just walking there, wasn't he? So we're going to run around looking for disfigured hobos. Hi, gents, ladies. No. Anything in here?
Solved the big case and got promoted?
Oh, there's something there, look. Yeah?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Oh, so that's not relevant, is it? So we've just got to search this whole camp. Oh, we can do that. Right, this is a big old camp. And this is the only building I've not looked in, I think. Let's have a look. Can we get up there? Yeah, get in. Is there anything around here? Yeah, something there. A record. Oh look, I can collect records. Okay. Interesting. Oh, blimey, we've been looking everywhere. I haven't seen any disfigured men. Fun fact, I recently discovered that the word hobo stands for homeward bound. So if you were a hobo, you weren't really a vagrant. You were on your way to somewhere, well, usually home. No, I'm not looking around there again. Let's go back to the car and we'll go to the bar. Another seedy drinking establishment. It looks like it's named after the Red Baron. So let's get in there, chat to someone.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Last contact with victim.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Oh, good cop him. He's got no reason to lie about this, has he?
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Sam's taking me out of Palm Springs for the weekend.
Alright, cab company.
Socks in it, Brazier.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
God, she's had a lot to drink. 2 rye and ice, a Manhattan and a gin Ricky. That would put me under the table. Vagrant male suspect.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
He looks indecisive. Let's bad cop him.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
Come on, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure, I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
But why didn't you tell us that straight away? Why did you hold that back? Seems a bit odd, doesn't it? A yellow cab.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
He wouldn't know, really, would he? Let's good cop him.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clark.
Ah, 3 out of 3.
Hey, no problem.
So we're going to chat to red polo shirt guy.
This is Bates.
That's him.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
We've got to have at least one chase. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there.
Phelps, get after it.
Yeah.
Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
So he's driving, is he?
Here he is.
Oh, crap. Okay, I didn't realise that. I thought he was going to follow. He does that sometimes. I'll chase on foot and he'll follow in the car. But I think we've lost him, haven't we?
I thought you were going to leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Yeah, let's go down here. Oh, bloody hell. We've lost him, haven't we? We have lost him, yeah. Why did I even try?
God damn it, get after
There we
him,
go.
Cole.
Thoughtfully put me in my car for me.
I thought you were going to leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our
Bloody
hands.
hell. Back up.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this slush get away from you.
I know. So we got to go left. Get down there. Down here. And a right, I think. Hoping this is the right direction. He was on the map. I think we've lost him. Right, let's go forward. He's over in this direction somewhere. Up there? Can I get up there? Oh, bollocks. My last act was to crash into a lamppost.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Okay.
I thought you were going to leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
I want to go a bit more carefully. Not like that. Down here. Here he is. Oh, you went up there, did you?
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Who's shooting?
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers.
This is going to be the
routine.
worst chase ever. I think we've killed about 5 people so far.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Oh, crud.
He's showing you how it's done.
There he is. Oh, sorry, sir.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
Yeah, come on. This thing's a
Maybe you
tank.
shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps.
Right, and a left. Oh, God. How many people have we murdered now?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Yeah, go on. Steady.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Yeah, you're bloody close enough there. Right, let's get out. Let's get him.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Phew.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this?
Nope. Nice bit of product placement in the background there. Did you want some cornflakes? Contact with victim.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Bad cop. What an idiot.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
Quite the debonair fellow. Account of movements.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Oh. We don't like him though, do we? Let's back up him again.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh.
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
Oh.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat.
Just for a chat.
Private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
But I thought they'd called a cab for her, and now they're saying that they flag one down. That doesn't make sense, does it? Right, let's go and find... Yeah, there's the phone box over there. Look both ways. Let's scamper across.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man.
That's convenient.
Thanks for your help.
Very convenient. I thought she got off a bus, though, that woman. I thought it was a bus she got off. Right, anyway, let's go back to, presumably, the station. Yeah, there's only one place to go. Let's get on with it. Yeah, there's a sailor.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
He looks an honest lad. Contact with victim.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, shifty.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Incident with Bates.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep.
He is.
You should take a look at him for this.
Again, shifty looking. Oh, we're going to have to bad cop you, aren't we? But, yeah.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Right, hobo hunting. Investigate the hobo camp again. Yeah, on the way down, the radio said they were bringing in the guy who's got the alibi for Lars. You know, his friend from the party, the one he was playing cards with.
LAPD! We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic here, Phelps. We need to hold out till the cavalry arrives.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Darnation!
Buckshot to keep him down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share...
Your disciples know what you did last night?
Okay, fighting. Getcha. Headbutt, that's it. Oh, he's down. No, he's up again. It's my favourite move. Oh, he's down for good now. No, bloody hell, will you stay down, man? Yeah, right, press to finish. Good.
What's your name?
Comrade Stahl.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
I thought he was meant to be horribly disfigured. Oh, we're going to search his hovel again.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
We've already looked at this. Picked it up, yeah, so that's a picture of him.
Don't think this is anything.
It's got to be something else. Oh, rope. Rope? Damn it. Crap. Right, trying to zoom in on it. So make it some evidence. There we go.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
It definitely will. We're very familiar with that rope. Put it down. Put it down. Ooh. And, oh, right, a newspaper. So that'll lead us to this like sub-story we've been following about this weird psychiatrist who's feeding his patients illegal drugs. Yeah, let's look at the story.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts. And they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying. And that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Yeah, so Courtney is the assistant of the psychiatrist.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
Very intense looks there.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Darn. Yes, so his psychiatrist boss has been buying drugs to sell on the black market, it looks like. Yeah, sort of buying them legally as medical supplies, but then passing them on to the gangsters. Very exciting. Put it down. Is there anything else? The picture and the rope. There's something there. Oh gosh, look, a purse. Is that initials on there? SS? Some money. Oh, that's the Crystal Ballroom, isn't it?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
So that must have been her ticket then. Wow, Ackerman's in trouble. Okay, I thought we were going to look at the cigarettes too, but obviously not. Right. I think we're good. I think we just got to go back to the station. Well, let's ask Rusty what to do. We don't often speak to him.
So what next?
Teresa's trail leads right to this cabbie's back seat, Phelps. We need to find him.
Right, that's true. I forgot about him. Well done, Rusty. Locations. Alright, are they all at the police station?
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession and we can charge the bum with murder.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Motive.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Oh, I think he doesn't look disfigured at all to me. Looks a bit ropey. Do we want to accuse him? Because we've got that damn rope. He's looking very shifty though. Let's back up him.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them.
Oh, Lordy.
Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Okay. Contact.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Bloody hell. Should we just accuse him because... because we've got that rope. Let's do it.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
Right. We have got the blood-stained rope piece found in his accommodation.
You do your worst.
So that was wrong.
You're the willing tool of a despotic state designed to victimize the unfortunate.
Oh, crud.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Oh, no. I'm going to get yelled at. So who's he? I don't get it. Oh, I should have ended that and had a chat with the other guy, perhaps.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Well, I'm puzzled. He seems very pleased with us. $50 worth of injuries. I only found 13 out of 17 clues. I got a lot of questions right though. I got 11 out of 14. Yeah, I'm sort of disappointed in that one. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I wish I'd done that one differently. Never mind, never mind. I hope that wasn't too much of a disappointment to you. And I hope you join me for the next case. And until I see you again, I shall say goodbye. Okay then, cheerio.